I've been looking forward to doing this video for a little while now since I got a hold of one of these. This mouthpiece on my pinky is a custom made mouthpiece by a guy I know, and he goes by the name of Sakshama. Now if you're not too familiar with the high-end mouthpiece market, some of these original Dave Gardella mouthpieces are getting a couple of $1,000s each. Yes, that's the sort of price range we're talking. Actually, I've seen them go for more than $2,000 to $2,500 just for one mouthpiece. Now this is Sakshama's own version of that, so of course it's not going to cost anywhere near them four figures. Sakshama does these for around about $650, but the thing is, you're saving, let's just say, nearly $2,000 on an original. Okay, it's not an original that you're getting, but it's still a very, very good clone or a very good copy. Now let's have a look at this mouthpiece a little bit more close up. First of all, when you look at the top of the mouthpiece, you'll notice he has his signature engraved right across the top there. With this being a direct copy of a Brecker model mouthpiece by Gardella, he wanted to keep consistent with the look, so to make it look authentic as possible, or should I say a very good clone, he's put in this pink dental acrylic bite plate there, so that's very much in line with an original Gardella. Now this one was customized just for little old me by Mr. Sakshama himself, and I sat with him while he was touching it up, using his files, making the tip size exactly what I wanted, the rails to the exact spec that I wanted. He even made the roll off in the baffle to the exact spec that I wanted. I mean, how much more customized can you get than that? And it's exactly what I asked for. And it just looks like jewelry to me. It looks like saxophone bling. But it ain't just about how it looks. This thing is playing as good as it looks. But to me, this looks stunning and it plays equally as good. So the tip size on this is round about 108, maybe 110 in tip size. And that's just my sweet spot when it comes to mouthpieces. And if you don't know what 108 is or 110, look it up. That's the little pop quiz of the day. If you look it up, then you've learned something new. I'm not just going to give you it for free, because I'm horrible. Now, the original Brecker model mouthpieces have the file marks on the baffle, and I like Sakshama's little twist. He's put the file marks the completely opposite way. The originals have the file marks going this way, at this angle, but Sakshama has them completely the opposite way, at that angle. And it's a nice little twist that he's put to his own mouthpiece. It's like his little signature, I guess. The rails on this mouthpiece are absolutely razor thin, and I like that because them rails are going to provide a nice bit of buzz when it comes to putting your reed on there. So anyway, talking about getting a reed on there, let's get one on here and let's make a noise with this beautiful piece of saxophone shininess by Mr. Sakshama. I'm going to call him Mr. Sakshama of the shininess. And I'll speak to you lot after I've stopped drooling about the mouthpiece and actually played it. So it's final thoughts time, and I'm going to hold my final thoughts back just a little bit for now because I want you lot, yes, you out there, to write your views, your thoughts on what you think about that mouthpiece there. I would love it if you could have a nice interactive time geeking out like proper saxophone nerds, because at the end of the day, we love doing this. Now back to my thoughts on this mouthpiece. Well, it's quite simple. I absolutely love it. I mean, think about it. I've had a mouthpiece customized, made, personalized for my stupid head. If I didn't love it or didn't like it after all that work and effort that's went into this, I would be an idiot, because I was the one saying, yes, I want this done. I want this done to it. So it's all on me. It's exactly what I've been looking for. It's got that nice buzz. It's got the high frequencies in the tone when you go up the top end. Even in the low end, you got that nice, crisp cleanness in the tone. The subtone is absolutely beautiful on this, although I didn't really show it in the demo, so let's just do it now. Not the most ideal of microphone positions, pointing at my face, but the bell's down here, so yeah, it's going to pick up enough anyway. Here we go. Oh, that is so nice. That subtone is very responsive. You're basically looking at a guy who feels like an excited puppy. That's what I feel like, because it's just like, wow. And I think I can see myself on this mouthpiece for a very, very long time. Although, yes, I have said that about other mouthpieces, but the other ones weren't made to my specification. This just feels absolutely right. Now, I know not everybody's in that position to get mouthpieces customized or handmade, but there are so many great refaces out there. Find your mouthpiece that you love, get a refacer to sit with you, touch it up. These small little alterations can make a vast difference. So I take my hat off to all the refacers and mouthpiece makers out there who do such an amazing job. And a special shout out to my friend who made this mouthpiece, Mr. Sakshama, from the heart. This mouthpiece is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much, and I'm sure we will meet again soon. What a great time we had. If others are curious as to how myself and Sakshama and some other saxophone players got on, check out one of my videos. I did a nice mini vlog about it. You can check it out. It's a few videos back. Just look for When Sakshama Came to Town. I'm using a vintage Selmer 402 ligature and cap. This is an original from a 1950s alto mouthpiece. 402 fits perfect on Gardella sized mouthpieces. I'm also using a 2.5 reed. I'll write it in the description below anyway, but that's what I'm using on this setup. So is this my holy grail of mouthpiece setup? Maybe it is. It feels absolutely amazing, and it feels that way right now, but you never know with this stupid head. Something else might pop up and I go, ooh, that's nice and shiny. Let's try that. But for now, I am absolutely loving this mouthpiece. And to be honest, I'm not really interested in switching to something else for now. This is doing a fantastic job. And just as a little sidestep, a little side note, the microphone that I used to record this video is an Vandoren CV12. It's actually a tube condenser mic. This sounds really good. I like how this sounds with my tenor saxophone and that mouthpiece. Saxophone geek paradise, I guess. But anyway, we're all saxophone geeks, we're all saxophone nerds in our own way. So let's just enjoy the hell out of it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the hell out of this video. If you're ever curious about Sakshama's mouthpieces, I'll leave a link in the description below and it'll take you to his website. He really does a fantastic job on refacing and making mouthpieces. And I'm not trying to just blow smoke up his ass because he's a friend of mine. He really is that good. Just check out what other people have said about him. You just click online, you'll find loads and loads of reviews. Do me a favor. Click on that like button, smash the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, because I'm trying to build it. I want to get my views and my channel built up because I'm absolutely loving this saxophone journey on YouTube, and I'm inspired by people like you lot. All your comments, all your likes and things like that, it really, really hits here for me. So I really respect that. Thank you very much for taking that time. Speak to you lot in the next video. Have a great day.